Hello and welcome to Silent Creativa. Today we will make two Japanese Hello Kitties. I know Hello Kitty is Japanese in general, but we will make them wear kimonos. So, this is for a birthday decoration for a friend of mine, and maybe someday we will celebrate the birthday when it is getting a little bit colder here in Germany. But I decided to show you this already because I waited already 2 weeks and now I will show you my two Hello Kitties. To get the basic skeleton, I used some wire and just wrapped it around itself in the likings and in the measurements of the little dummy I drew, and then I stiffed everything out with some aluminium foil, and though I will make two of them, you will see him from above and her from another perspective, so that you get the best looks or the best position to see everything I did. If you ever would like to follow this as a tutorial and not just looking it as a kind of entertainment and seeing me doing weird stuff. Because it's a lot easier, I used my pasta machine to knead the polymer clay, and you can roll it out quite thin, and that is quite amazing. I never knew what I missed until I first worked with a pasta machine on something like that. And with that I covered the first skeleton or base, the him base. Sounds a little bit strange. Doesn't matter. And yeah, the first step was just covering all the aluminium foil and getting a kind of basic work surface, or a nude Hello Kitty to dress. What sounds a little bit creepy, but it is what it is. For the kimono, I just worked as if I would make a sewing pattern and cut out the two fronts and just slapped them on there. The important part was to close it the right way, and I am not able to remember what way is the right way. I had to Google it, and I forgot it right after I made these two Hello Kitties. And I had to Google it again for the next project, which will be some yokais I made for the birthday. So don't ask me, but there is a way to close a kimono in the right way and in the wrong way, or more or less the way you will close them on a dead person. So if you ever going to do something like that or wear a kimono yourself, you should maybe look it up, which way is the right way. And from here it was mainly just sculpting the sleeves and everything that had to be done. Yeah, obvious, I know, but I don't really know what to say about it. Because it's really just going with the flow for me most of the time. And you have to consider what layer goes over or under something else when you make something like this sitting figure with a kimono. But it went quite easy. There was not that much to think about for me, I have to say. So it was quite relaxing to do these two little critters. And yes, I know it is obviously that I am definitely not Ace of Clay, because my sculptures are far away from being smooth or even or done very well. But I liked the two critters, so I had to show you the process of them. And the faces, I will go about them later a bit more, but I know that they are bumpy and not really smooth. But what can you do? It's a learning curve, huh? And because I invested most of my creativity time into dolls the last 2 or 3 years, my skills in the sculpting realm are a bit, let's call it, rusty. Then I made nearly the same things again on the she part, on the geisha or whatever. I hope I don't offend anyone who is from Japan by saying something that is incorrect. I do all the things like that in the greatest respect, and I always hope that I don't offend someone. If I do, I didn't mean to. Sorry. After this, I baked these two fellas, and yeah, then I just corrected some bumps at the face that were too much for me and gave them their hairstyles. And for him, I went with I think, quite traditional hairstyle. I'm I can't remember what it is called for my life. I have to look it up. So, one moment, please. According to our good friend the internet, the male hairstyle is, and now I will try to say it, Chonmage, whatever. And the female hairstyle is a Shimada. And I'm quite sure that both of the things I said were just completely wrong. But yeah, I tried. I'm sorry. It will get a lot more interesting when we come to the yokai video, because yeah. But I will try. I will try to pronounce the names in a very strange German way, and everyone who is from Japan or speaks Japan is welcome to laugh about me and tell me that I'm totally wrong with what I said. Thank you. I knew that most female Japanese hairstyles had something in it that looks like something pretty dangling thing ding. It looks like it is called a kanzashi, and what I'm trying to refer to is a bira bira. I made them out of bead caps, and you are completely allowed to tell me how wrong I am about what I just told you. I tried to find out some things about it on the internet, but it's possible that I got everything wrong. And yes, I am only punishing myself to try to say the words to make you cringe about how I try it. Yeah. So, just some attention seeking. I just noticed that I was more concerned about telling something strange than telling you what I did. Not that you can't see it. First, I layered on, I think, 2 or 3 layers of white. And yeah, then I painted the whole piece. The hair in black, the kimono in blue or pink, and yeah. I know it is quite obvious that I did this, but I thought I'd just tell you about it. Yeah, what brings me to the... I'm strange. I'm sorry. Today is a strange day. To imitate the patterns that most of the kimonos I saw so far had, I decided to just paint on some flowers to resemble cherry blossoms. I think I didn't succeed too well, but you get the idea. And that may be the main part. Getting the faces onto them was insanely difficult. And I think he is a little bit cricket, but doesn't matter. After I put the faces on them, I just slapped a lot of gloss onto them, and with that, my two Hello Kitty things were finished. I tried to make them look a little bit like these dolls of Empress and Emperor. I'm not sure that you know what I'm referring to, but as far as I know, these are quite typical in Japanese culture, and I think at least they look as I imagined them at the beginning, with the drawing I showed you at the start of everything. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my struggle to do a voiceover for this. And we will end with some nice pictures of my two critters. Bye.